Okay, yes, my people, now welcome again to another range of EUROBALL on top. Yes, our podcast, the one where they can't give a life and director. And this one are the Republicans, they giving this one, yes, based on the basis. We don't come with another edition, yes, this time around we're going to talk plenty about the FA Cup, La Liga self, we will still talk about and other things, other leagues and what they happen for inside of Europe. So now welcome again. If you never subscribe, just try to subscribe to this our channel. Click the button where they see when they write subscribe so that all the times when we say our video don't come out, you go see them sharper. Yes, now welcome again. Like I tell and my guys, my goons, them, the Dayside studio with me, and sharply will go enter the matter. We carry us enter studio today for the review of EUROBALL. First, guys, we could start with the FA Cup final, and you want to talk say for Chelsea. This one a big disappointment. No say yes, everybody troll Chelsea for weekend, but you want to talk say for Tuchel, I believe saying don't understand what he mean now to enter final and lose them. Though he don't experience them before with PSG, but over the weekend, we want to talk say that in tactics no work or what he go against the Blues.
It did not obey the instructions of the gods. Buchi, anything I say here and you counter me, I will turn you to a big frog. I told Tuchel, these are the requirements of the gods of San Diego. Number one, get me the piece of a bed. Number two, the eyelashes of tilapia fish. Are you there? 3 buckets of breeze. 1 cup of thunder.
How do you catch the breeze?
I don't know how you would do it.
It's a piece of bed. Bed, the piece, not shit. Yes, shit.
Why you calling shit in this thing? Shit, man.
No, they shite.
That's better. That's better.
See me, more that serious.
Yeah, I beg.
I don't go too much blame Tuchel for what happened for that game. Because I think Chelsea do the best they fit do. They do the best they fit do. Also, they play against the Leicester City team where two self don't master the act of 3 at the back. Don't forget, say, and I want to start they play 3 at the back, when they play 2 strikers in Iheanacho and Vardy, then can bring the form of Iheanacho when he can form that combo with Vardy. So them two don't sabi this gra thing, and Leicester thought they hope for just 1 chance. Check that game. Them know say they don't need 1 opportunity of big mistake, and they take them. And it's just make the mistake, give the ball away, and tell them man, you start shoot the ball.
But Bucci, in as much as sorry to cut you, but in as much as say we want to talk, say yes, Leicester mirror Chelsea. Chelsea no get shot on target till the second half.
And it happen. That's why they be Chelsea
till the second half.
No. Very bad. Now final.
Yeah.
And whether I like them or not, Leicester City in a team will be say on a good day defensively and they very, very stable too. And Chelsea too, without the formation they play, then get men, foot soldiers, who they run. And for a Leicester City team, we don't give them space for them to run in behind. A problem. Mason Mount, ZH, and Timo Werner, no chance to, no creativity.
All this one where you talk about bash. Make I tell you.
They talk nonsense now.
No, I said about bash. Make I just tell you. Brenda, know how well you want to talk.
No, wait. Talk what you talk
now. A better side the one. Whether we like them or not.
I talk nonsense.
You make sense.
No, excuse me, moderator. Excuse me, moderator.
No, you make sense.
Excuse me, moderator.
But then I want to tell you, say, Brendan Rodgers put in so many works on top this Leicester City side. Immediately they appoint him. This man, when he been there, Scotland, he get one small boy where he they use, where be like person where they read games, where they tell him where they need to work on. This guy they work. You know, go ordinarily here in name. One small boy, he's just I think 18, 19.
Yes.
What they tell him?
Yes.
Who tell you
know the boy
he
name?
works.
Who
They know the two mention the guy name.
They tell him what in?
He they work for like person they work behind the scenes.
This one they sound like Tatafo.
Not be Tatafo.
No.
Tatafo. Na reality.
Jovita.
I go show you later.
Jovita.
I don't feel remember the guy name. Now this boy
so
go
without the boy, no go win
this
anything.
man. No, I not talk say he no go win anything, but sometimes when you know the kind of team where you
so
play,
the boy they see the future.
You employ person regardless of age. So far say you get football sense. We go tell you where and where. Not be every person they know.
So the boy
there are things where you don't know. What you say I know.
What you the boy can't tell her?
I need to understand. Sensei Joe. So the boy now he help Leicester win this match.
Now part of the people who help Leicester win one. Yes. You don't understand what you are talking. Now this guy big game. Tell them say look against Chelsea. See. Against Chelsea they came out fighting, even though say they never win final FA Cup final before. They don't play four times, they lose them.
So now
this
So the boy don't think Liverpool when they lose. The boy,
you don't understand. Get me right. I dey explain am, na still not get me.
Make the point.
Now this guy, now when Brendan Rodgers been in Scotland, now he don't meet this boy.
One of the assistant coaches.
Okay.
Now because of no be assistant coaches, now one of the backroom staffs. Understand me.
Continue.
Understand me.
Continue.
Now this guy be like person wey be say they analyze, they read games. Now blogger.
Okay.
Now this man wey they call Brendan Rodgers carry this guy join body when he come England for Leicester City.
Yeah.
Now he come there, then read game.
So Roger don't feel it.
Wait, now they map out plans on how to play Chelsea. And at the end of the day, we see the result. He work out for them. And for the first time in their history since 1969, then with the FA Cup.
But more tell our people they when they listen.
Understand me. I don't talk say the guy na assistant coach.
Yeah, he said that the guy helped them with tactics.
Wow.
This guy
with them.
Hey, what is this guy?
What it be name?
We don't know a name.
You don't believe that.
Because I need someone like that.
The truth of the matter be say, see the 4 finals where they enter, Sexy Joe, the points where they make, even as much as I want to agree.
Points where they make, they brought something different for this year's FA Cup final.
And the boy na bring him.
No, you don't understand waiting at
No, I totally understand you. So the boy add get
the boy add
the boy he get special work wey they do for Brendan Rodgers.
Fantastic.
Okay, so
you understand me?
No, I understand you. Calm down.
I know say you don't know wetin you talk the other time, so you don't understand wetin I dey talk now.
Okay, Sexy Joe, thank you very much. Sexy Joe talk say that that's 18-year-old boy.
And the boy,
and I follow help Brendan Rodgers.
He's still instrumental.
Yeah,
make up get it wrong.
So
he must be a star boy.
He brought something different because now you notice Leicester City now they compete with the top teams for England. Very big difference.
Sexy Joe like under 18 boys. She likes them.
Yeah.
Yes, and let's move on to the next one.
Try.
The first ever FA
I like
Cup.
them old with Igbo leaves.
With Igbo leaves. No longer pink lips. No pink lips.
I live up for so.
Okay. But this one are the first ever FA Cup.
I've been licking my lips for you.
You don't do now. You don't do.
Slap you now.
The first ever FA Cup final for the two Nigerians, Iheanacho and Didi. And you want to say good one for them. For Leicester City, this one are their first time ever. We say yes, in 137 years of their history, when they enter final and then Colobi this one. And you want to say, for this Leicester team now, Buchi, you want to say, like it or not, then we go start to reckon them as one of the top 16 because Tottenham now, how many years that they never feel win Premier League title, they never feel win FA Cup. But Leicester City don't show us consistency. Last year, not just by chance, they miss out of the top 4. For me, I won't consider them say, maybe, okay, you go change the subject now from top 6 to top 7 because you guys put Leicester into that competing teams.
No, they'll be top 6 already. Now, Arsenal know they top anything.
No, the traditional top 6.
They'll be top 6 already because they don't win league, they don't win FA Cup.
Yeah.
Only win FA, that means say you don't compete with those who they compete with. No, be only Arsenal, FA Cup, Arsenal, they win, they top 6. No, the person we don't. No, honestly, you have to. Leicester City, now team where they show us now say of good ownership. Now their owners give them the level. The man we buy Arsenal, Leicester City that time. When he buy a point for Ranieri, they win. When PSG
from championship, they come from championship.
They come championship, and then they make them win league. He can't learn 1 or 2 small issue. Bringing Brendan Rodgers, and Rodgers trying to do fantastic job. One of the best managers in England, top 5. You put him Brendan Rodgers there because he don't get history of winning. Liverpool then they small to win league, very small until Gerrard slipped. Then slipping when go Scotland, win everything for Scotland, and I don't win the FA Cup for England. Fantastic doing gets. Let's give them all the credit they deserve. Yes. Chelsea no play well, but Leicester City
Jack Lions, right?
Chelsea
I told you now.
From playing well. Give them the credit to them.
Credit to them. And Sexy Joe, you want to say for Leicester City and for the Nigerians where they play for them, Wilfred Ndidi and Kelechi Iheanacho, good one for them. The two Nigerians, they don't join the likes of Amokachi, Kanu Nwankwo, John Utaka, Papilo, all of them. We don't win FA Cup for Nigeria. And you want to talk to these two guys, at least they don't put their name for history as people them we follow chocolate from the FA Cup medals.
Definitely, and of course, even if they no go win anything this season apart from the FA Cup we then win, they truly deserve it because it really show how big and of course how consistent this team where they call Leicester City they ever since they don't win the Premier League, they don't try as much as possible to continue to hold their own against the big side for inside England there, and of course it's only fitting say at the end of the day then crown their effort with this FA Cup 4 times and making it 5 times with this one, where they win the 5th try. Then they take away this cup.
One.
So fantastic
and with that
one.
Small boy, what do you call that small boy name again?
Jack Lyons.
Jack Lyons.
Jack Lyons might be that small boy name. Now blogger we work with Brendan Rodgers.
And you believe the boy died?
Not because I believe the boy died, but the fact say a man like Brendan Rodgers, a coach like that, see something in and of course listen. That's why I say they're way older than him. He get more experience than him, but he still get that mind to carry him all the way from Scotland. Now Scottish boy come England to follow and work. Not be say just carry and join body. The boy get waiting they do. And there was a time where this man they call James Madison give interview. For that interview, he mentioned this. They rarely mention name, but he mentioned this guy name briefly. Say, the guy don't help him well in terms of positioning. They tell him where him. You understand? Like match reader. Now the boy beat to the team. So fantastic one for Leicester City, and believe me, they have come to stay. See that top 6? They have come to stay.
Top 6 for Leicester City. They don't come to stay. From there, we'll move into the Premier League matches that happened over the weekend. The biggest games you want to say now for Liverpool against West Bromwich Albion, because they don't make sure. Say that top 4 now fights to finish till the very last day. Liverpool still get 2 games, or then get 1 game in hand where they never play. So if they win that one. Oh, in fact, no, they don't get game in hand again. Everybody don't they equal now. Liverpool don't they equal with Chelsea and Leicester City where they fight for that top 4. And right now, you want to say as it be, we know people now where they compete for the top 4. Now Leicester City, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Every other person where they are back, we no need them. So for Liverpool now, their next few games where they go play go determine whether they go fit enter that top 4. But the sweet thing for Liverpool now say Leicester and Chelsea go knock themselves out. They go neutralize themselves. So Liverpool still get chance to enter that top 4, like it or not. Because right now, Leicester their next man against Chelsea.
What's the table?
Just look up. Leicester they on 66 points.
66 points.
66 points. Chelsea on 64 points.
Wow.
And Liverpool on 63 points. So if Liverpool win their 2 remaining games, that one will give them 69 points.
Wow.
So Chelsea no fit win their next 2 games. That one's or Leicester no fit win their next 2 games because one of them they play one of them. Leicester they play Chelsea. So that game somebody must drop points.
Yes, somebody.
You understand? So like it or not, either Chelsea or Leicester fit drop out from the top 4.
Wow, honestly, I know if no say Chelsea go even play Leicester City. Now ready while the Leicester says, oh chapale kolate. That means Liverpool get good hope.
They get hope.
Yeah.
Only Liverpool work and win their 2 games and they qualify.
Yes.
Wow, and that means they need to open church for Alisson Becker. They need to open church for Alisson Becker. That man just can't then go Europe because he go there very bad. Say as champions of England, you know go Champions League.
Try.
The dent, even Liverpool season now this season now, then get horrible season in every sense. But that champions to go give them that small respect. Or then go use tie go. So good. That's why I don't want to celebrate like this. Wow. Alisson Becker, wow. Sent Alisson Becker Catholic Church.
That head yesterday was awesome.
He gave a very good head yesterday.
He actually did very well with his head yesterday. He tried well.
Are you
because,
serious?
Because
you know what he had
minutes they never expected.
What's he had?
Alisson Becker head now.
Oh God.
Alisson Becker head.
Maybe Alisson now.
Excuse me, moderator. I mean head.
Which head?
Excuse me.
I hear
And for Newcastle against Manchester City still continue their winning waka for inside the Premier League. Brighton and West Ham. You want to say for West Ham, Sexy Joe? This one are all over. Game over for them.
So sad for West Ham because them be like people will be say been get hope before, but now they are hopeless. And of course, now then do themselves because when they're supposed to pick up points, they don't pick up, and at the end of the day, then drop and they enter 7th. But so far so good. I'm not gonna say a bad season for them as well. At least now they don't taste that top 5. There was a time they were from 1 to 5, and of course they can't lose and can't drop to 7. At least they don't taste waiting. It feel like to be up there. Maybe by next season they will definitely do better. But for me, I feel say David Moyes really tried with West Ham this time around.
And Buchi, finally, we'll talk about Arsenal. Even though say no hope for them for inside Europe next season. Even the Europa Conference, they don't feel go play right now. But you want to say for Arsenal, what team will they look forward to next season? Because right now they need to plan for next season. We don't hear so many gist about Arsenal.
Start to the plan. And yes, so they don't torchlight some players.
So
they don't bring on why the likes of Willian and of course David Luiz.
I
even hear say the board decide say
David
Luiz yes no go continue. But now we dey hear say some people don't they toast Willian, so definitely if you
but who you go to say Arsenal go fi enter market buy? We go change their fortunes next season.
If they buy Ronaldinho, bring him and come back, or bring out Okocha.
Prime Ronaldinho.
Prime. Bring Rivaldo, bring Dolima, Ronaldo, come back. If not that Ateta, it's still dead there.
I think
nothing
they
will
need
happen.
to change their coach.
And they tell you,
so now Ateta
if not, that guy need to go. It's a poisonous poison. He need to go. So they say Arsenal, but players go still frustrate because Arsenal problem not be only players. If from everywhere, every root problem there.
Yes.
Yeah, I said I go fit change, but nah, he no go change. See him eye, see him face. So those kind of people then they.
Your face is like person who change.
See eye now. Yeah, like winch. So then they change. Go the Arsenal owners. Go the see Timmy. See Arsenal problem.
I
now.
think the problem.
Wait now. Wait now.
Why call the shy eye? After now they cut Ateta.
Arsenal problem with the. We get 90 teams for the league. Only Arsenal get all their problems. So it go take time. It go take time for them to come back. So they don't get solution. Now vibes and prayer.
Now Arsenal needs.
So the solution where they there be say if Stan Kroenke decides say he won't sell Arsenal because this Spotify man don't do on ground now say
Daniel
he get
Ek.
the money to buy the.
He say not something big now after say no.
He say no sell. Say
Why
no
you go
sell.
sell?
The same problem when Newcastle and Mike Ashley they get. Now waiting Stan Kroenke. As long as Stan Kroenke they get him money, whether the team do well or not do well, that's not the only franchise.
He no sell. They never buy him with better money.
Team. So all these teams they also bring them money. So you don't care.
Make I tell you something. I think Arsenal fans are the most confused fans because they
The
don't
most patient fans in the
confused. They don't they say this idea about say owners na problem. Yes, owners na problem, but they no be the main problem. More look Arsenal well. They come say owners. Arsenal owners don't even they give Arsenal money to spend on the rest. When they simply after Arsenal is buy recently.
Yeah.
Arsenal are spending money in players and also in wages.
world. Wages, true.
Go check Arsenal wage bill. For this is less club.
Just give them new.
They pay players
But I
well.
still feel owners
Make I
na
tell you
part
something.
of the
Make I tell you
problem.
something. Skontra Mustafi will go Shaka. Kolata will go Shaka. Ozi will go for Nabat. Just after they pay their wages, half of their wages.
Yeah.
Till today. So what do you want me the owner do now? You want me the owner go buy Central Bank or carry Buhari call it that's now military man? No. So wait. Arsenal owners get their own.
You they say that they spend money, then they spend money.
But wait.
Spend money by which player? Average player.
Calm down. Who you go play? Who you go blame? Chill. Jovita, I'm not fighting with you.
I dey fight,
Jovita, I'm not
I
fighting
am fighting with you.
I'm not fighting
You,
with
we must fight.
I'm very calm today.
We must agree to disagree.
I'll wear cap. I'll be chief. I don't they do
Oh, we
You're
are.
honorable.
very honorable.
Which
this evening.
honorable?
No be
Yeah.
no time for aggressiveness. I don't like that new relationship. I know they single. Leave all those ones.
And you're
So,
like,
the problem,
new announcement.
the problem right now, you are very single.
Yeah.
The problem right
Who
now
told
for
you?
Arsenal, no be say now Arsenal no get scouting network. People they forget Arsenal no get. What I think was it 1 year ago? Arsenal squashed their scouting network. No scout. Arsenal get one scout today. Their scout don't under Arsenal. When you go to this man name, this French man. So Arsenal no get scout. You want that they call they use one start something to get players. So there's no basic in between to get players in. Now you won't bring players. Check out this Arsenal they make. You sign a young boy Saliba, who come from Saint Etienne.
You send them back on
You
loan.
send them back. You know why it affects me? See this Fofana about they play with Leicester City. Fofana. They play the same team. Saliba was rated higher than Fofana.
Yeah.
Fofana not come England now win FA Cup. Arsenal say Saliba no dey ready. They said and go back loan. So many things when they happen inside the club.
But that one now Mikel Arteta fault. No be Kroenke.
No be Kroenke fault. So we can fault Kroenke all we want, but there are deep issues in Arsenal. If you release money by player, why will still come out for that team?
So-
because there is no arrangement. See, everybody won't get power. It's just like say you carry doctor, you carry mechanic, you carry lawyer, you put them for inside bush. Doctor no the hospital. They put all the inside bush when they go do Gregor inside bush. What thing go happen? Wahala go dey. Now what they do Arsenal now? Blame the owners what you want, but me from my own eyes, the owners they try the best they can. But they
keep
don't
the
what they
club
in charge
well.
to. They do. See now, Arsenal don't be Arsenal. Sack CEO, sack negotiation manager,
Yeah.
sack everybody. There's
Yeah.
something wrong internally. Yes, the owners may be get small hand, but don't blame them fully. The club is in a state of blisma. Klinsmann component.
Thank you very much. And you want to say for us
Is
now,
it
hopefully.
nonsense?
Thank you. They go fit bounce back next season with the new signings with them, where they go fit get, because we don't hear
you
say.
mean with the average players where they won't go?
No, because Stan Kroenke don't talk say he go give Mikel Arteta plenty pogri. And now one of the things we tell the fans,
Yahoo boy.
say he go give them plenty money.
Yahoo boy.
All this
At least
money that they're
200
talking
million
about.
pounds.
The Yahoo of coaches.
take-
That's
go
how we
spend.
hear that time too.
The Yahoo
Well,
of
250 I drop for them. No, 200 they won't drop.
I will slap you now. The Yahoo of coaches.
Oh yeah, but good from there. Enter
I
the
will slap
Spanish
you.
La Liga and talk say yes, finally Barcelona is out of the race. They
Oh,
don't
my
fit
shit.
compete or
Out,
say they
out,
won't
out.
win La Liga title. And for Atletico Madrid, now them still be the team where they're going to chase. They will pursue them right now for the top of the table, because over the weekend Atletico Madrid beat Osasuna 2-1, even though they scored 2 late goals
Yes,
for that match, because Osasuna first them
Suarez.
scored before Atletico scored those 2 goals. And for Athletic Bilbao against Real Madrid go San Mames, go win 1-0 against Bilbao. And you want to say good one for Real Madrid, but right now Sexy Joe, you want to say Atletico Madrid go still need to win their last match. We be say yes to take confirm say them go be the winners of the La Liga 2020-2021, and for Real Madrid too, they go need to win their last match against Villarreal.
Yes, definitely. And of course, when you check the way we say the table take be, you will know say get as it be. If Atletico Madrid fail to win their last game, and if Real Madrid go win their game, now be say, in fact,
if Atletico Madrid draw their last game and Real Madrid even win their game, they go equal on points, but
They
Real
go equal
Madrid
on points,
will
yes.
top the table based on head to head.
exactly. And of course, that one no go good at all. So Atletico Madrid get everything to play for this last game. They get everything to play for. And of course, Real Madrid, as they don't come this far and knowing say small chance day for them to overtake and Colombia the title, definitely they go take them.
Timmy,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about the competitors. I want to talk about the comedians. And their name, now Barcelona, the same name with Basket Mount. Like the most confused, misdirect team in the world, Barcelona. I'm not going to focus on their fans too, directly Suarez. I get Barcelona fans as friends. And they see them wait for Twitter for everywhere. Barcelona fans gave Suarez the insult of his life. Last 2 years, when Suarez, don't forget that Suarez, now only him don't win golden boots where Ronaldo and Messi they in their prime.
Yeah.
He win now. But the insult what this man get for Barcelona fan head, it was too much. The hate on Suarez was too much. Now you can't see this confused set of fans. Can they talk say, why would the board say Suarez? No! The board did not say, you forced the board to say Suarez. Even for that company, they boost Suarez.
But
See,
the board,
and they try to make points. The point we say, the biggest and most stupid mistake any club would do
Why do you keep doing
is
your
to
hand
sell.
like this? I don't know. You want carry ball?
Is to sell and they try elaborate.
your marksman, your top
To
marksman.
sell your marksman. Not what make Messi get issue with the president.
Yeah.
And you know the place properly. You can't bring bright white.
Weight.
Bright white.
Or bright white. Come in.
He say one collect Messi.
Messi,
number 10. Say one to number 10.
I think now waiting the raid mentally the Barcelona team in every front, and that same man where you chase out don't they lead Atletico Madrid to the league this season. If they win all Barcelona fans, their owners, the one we don't die, where they alive, where they heaven, where they hell, then go bow down.
No, I think for Barcelona,
Suarez back to Barca.
I think Barcelona
sign the
make a
papers.
couple of bad recruitments. How they take recruits over
Signings.
bad signings. That's the word. They make some kind bad signings, and of course over time can they affect
which
them.
of those signings you go feel say they bad? Griezmann
For
come from
me,
Atletico Madrid.
Griezmann, I've been thinking say Griezmann go come Barcelona and they up and running, but the truth is Griezmann never really, give people that form where they can take go carry out from Atletico.
For me,
He never really do that much.
See, I think Jobita they
And this Brett Guinea, where be say
Wrong choice,
nearly
wrong
cause
choice.
quarrel when they sign am because of how they take go backyard, go sign am and all that. That one self come people. The other one, Ndombele, Even though say sometimes
Dembele now.
what be that name? Dembele.
Yeah.
Even that one come.
My hand on the pain me.
Even that one.
They hit me.
No verse.
Now Buchi supposed to hit
Even that, you know, sit down near me. Now you dey near me. Even that one come be like say that one won't mess up small. Come bring that Balotelli kind of attitude before it can't calm down. We can't see the stuff where they made of. But even at that, a lot of things, just like Arsenal, a lot of things they wrong with Barcelona. But it's still Totorimi say even with all their bad wahala wey don happen over these past few months, they were still able to come third. So it's not a bad. It's not a bad.
You know, get ambition for this life.
Sexy Joe.
What if they don't get ambition? It's not a matter of. You cannot change. You can't change what you can't change.
A club like Barcelona
with all their troubles. There was a point Barcelona drop pass like this. Not lying. Barcelona not drop pass like this.
Now it's okay.
It's an insult. You don't want growth. No, you get it. You get Crotone mentality. Crotone mentality. You get. I think they don't go relegation. But if you don't get ambition, yes, it doesn't matter. For the fact say that they don't get that issue and they still climb reach third position. No, okay, make Atletico fold and make them come with the trophy.
Hello, moderator. Hello, moderator. Moderator. I need towel, please. He's spitting on me.
It's all right. Thank you.
Don't get ambition.
Moving on. Barcelona. Whether they move on, they don't move
nothing
on.
Like a whole Barcelona. If Inter Milan can come and win the Scudetto, nothing like a whole Barcelona here. That time don't come up say every team don't open eye. Everybody wants to win something. So every day no be Christmas.
Are you done?
Something like that.
Okay. Thank you very much. Moving on to the next topic. Zidane would hear say if he come up for Real Madrid and Buchi, you feel say where go best for Juve for Zidane? Arsenal care. When Juventus dey there, they find coach.
Okay, that's true.
Other clubs themselves, better clubs them.
The only way we go Juventus now say they call Champions League. I beg. I want to see the report here. I'll be pray. I don't dey fast. I don't dey lose weight.
Even though say not come and cut us in a line.
Weight.
Yes,
which
but
weight?
we know. See my arm, they go down. Like honestly,
you don't wait. So
for 2 days,
lose weight.
I can fast for Zidane. I can pray for Zidane. Honestly, if Zidane come out,
you're not going to get it. He's not coming to us.
No, you don't talk now. Make I talk now.
He's not coming.
Wait, I don't see anything.
I said no, they come.
Calm down now.
He's not coming, so don't even wish for what will not come.
They can't talk now.
I'm coming.
They can't talk now.
Yeah, sorry, I'm talking.
See, Zidane come. Oh God, Zidane come Arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's the prayer. But honestly, I think Zidane a man will be say we say in the means physically, mentally, he's tired for that man. I think the second time he won't come now. Beg, but let's go beg and say, but Alpha, I need you. Please come and help us. And when you don't appoint Lopetegui and Scolari, you know, you start working. I say, we go beg this time. But then I say, okay, because I respect, and also me, I be legend for our club. I go come back on, you start drum. You go good if they say they win in La Liga, but any main go rest. Zidane don't prove himself. For me, the number one coach in the world, I keep on saying it anytime, any day. That Champions League when you win back to back to back. I think it go hard for any coach to ever win them. And also, La Liga when we win last season.
It's never been done in the history
from the odds down to win that La Liga last season.
Last 10
I think
games.
people don't appreciate what Zidane do last season.
I appreciate
Like
it.
he used, and also for a team to not really struggle so much after losing Ronaldo, and they see they try to win. That means say the man get plan and look at players and get like. I think Real Madrid right now gets some average player up front. Apororo. Vinicius Junior. And I be named Rodrigo. Asensio right now no they form. Lucas Vasquez. So all these
even
players.
Hazard self.
All these form
on and off.
Like you get like 3 players in Real Madrid. Sergio Ramos, Benzema, and maybe a Casemiro. The rest just used to day down. And Zidane do work. This man, Abbas will do for Harry they work.
But sexy Joe, the problem with Zidane, we won't come up for Real Madrid. Now say over the weekend, we are seeing get fight with Marcelo because he dropped Marcelo from the squad.
No. Can we hear the story, please?
But the truth of the matter be say Zidane don't tire for all these things. We be say he go the bench players because that match when they play against Athletic Bilbao, he go use one of the under 23 boys. Them boy where they play for the smaller teams.
Marvin,
not even Marvin. Gutierrez. Miguel Gutierrez. Now he use and Marcelo they on top in the stand. They watch match where we say him na senior player. So maybe one of all these things now don't cause they don't come and contact say he don't tire for all these wranglings. Oyibo. what they happen inside the squad.
You know, say there's only so much we say coach fit take, and even when he come back for that second time,
maintain the same energy. You go shout, you go low, you be battery. Maintain the same energy. Stay one place. Now you don't lose.
Is she on the drugs you are using?
I'm talking about a legend.
Why?
Yeah,
if now you are the talk to, my blood go hot. So. There's only so much we be say a coach can take, and of course in second coming, even though Sabi one of those we talk say he no supposed to take that work. The truth is, ever since Ronaldo don't come out, Marcelo never gets himself. Marcelo never be that Marcelo we be say people know. You know, say for Madrid, then get click. And if you don't belong to that particular clique, it's just like Sergio Ramos and Ronaldo, they lead the clique.
Even get one time when we say Marcelo won't go Juventus because of Ronaldo.
Exactly, because of Ronaldo. So, and now, before you say Jack Robinson, come be like, say, don't they fall down the pecking order? We know they see Marcelo play as he supposed to play before and all that. And apart from that one, with all the things self where they happen by the side, the man still they think my captain go stay, be no stay, because whether we like him or not, Sergio Ramos get big role where they play for inside Real Madrid. In fact, they don't even give him Mr. Madrid. So he get role where they play now. He never settle in own contract. They still they talk and give me 2 years. I don't want to know. Give
Varane
me 1 year. Varane now they say he don't even enter market now. They hear say Man United won't carry him to compare him with another person for inside Man United. So a lot of things going on, and there's only so much with the struggle. They initially struggled.
Yeah.
Before they manage. You understand? Still use that squad, still hold hand, they reach second, still they try to see whether go feel win. There's only so much. Then this European League fallout again, come enter. All these things follow, and a coach will be say your brain supposed to be cool, it can't be hot every time. What thing you go do? Not to work out and come out.
I come to Arsenal.
But the only thing be say the Juve self will be say that they associate in name with say they go Juve. Now they hear say they won't go carry Ancelotti back from Everton, may come back Madrid. If this man go come out, if Zidane go come out, so they won't go carry come back.
So many
it's
names,
a very confused.
So many names there for Real Madrid. If Zidane come out, they even here say maybe now Raul go from under 23 can't join the first team.
Did I hear you say Raul?
Yeah.
In fact, I hear say one team. What be that team name? They said they want to go and toast him one La Liga team. Let him go to La Liga.
But the truth be say even Zidane himself come from B team to come coach Real Madrid. So anything can still happen. My producer they told say they won't carry Arteta. From there, Boku enter the Italian Serie A, and the good news now say Napoli still win their match against Fiorentina. That's why I don't shoot them to number 3 position. You want to say Juventus themselves win their match by whiskers. Then beat Inter Milan 3-2 last minute penalty, and I then give them Milan. Now them go draw 0-0 against Cagliari, and you want to say Atalanta don't be win 4-3 against Genoa. But at the table right now, Bucci now say Juventus is still out of the top 4.
See, Juventus prayer now
upon their win.
Yes, 3-2 against Inter Milan with red card. Inter Milan get red card later, Brozovic. But the AC Milan do the biggest mess up this weekend. At home to Cagliari, he said they win that match. They don't need to go Atlanta go find draw.
Yeah.
To go at no team they go Atlanta this year. Atlanta they para. They para like they verse. And AC Milan go away to go play for their last game. That na game will be say if they win, they don't even win. Juventus go play against Bologna.
Yeah.
I think that match everywhere. Napoli they don't need 1 point. I think Napoli no go lose that match. They don't struggle too much, and they get the blessing of Victor Osimhen. They no feel lose. 2 teams don't qualify. See now this ending there. And let me tell you something. I know they tell you talk here. Italy, UEFA, FIFA, even the MPFL. Go don't join meeting say Ronaldo must go Champions League. The Champions League without Cristiano Ronaldo is like championship. He get a lot to play there. And they go don't talk. They go don't tell AC Milan. Not naturally, guy. We'll give now 100 million. Make una no go this Champions League. No wonder Zlatan a fake injury. Make una use time go sit down. Make Ronaldo go that Champions League. If Ronaldo no go Champions League, like event is actually very very useless. I want to do. Ronaldo can never pay Europa League.
You see that one. You don't bring that argument. Come again to me. But all the same. No, I say you don't. When you mention it, now that you mentioned it, you don't touch me for where you not supposed to touch me.
I will never touch you. I will never touch you.
You don't touch me. You touched me. And I must react.
Oh yeah, talk football. Touch.
No, na football self touching. Touching for self football.
I never touch you.
Ronaldo. In as much as I no agree, say as long as he get contract with Juventus, he no get, unless maybe he find one big club come for him, he decide to go. But right now, Ronaldo is unsettled for Juve. A lot of side talk, murmuring. They say that they give her preferential treatment. They say that they favor and be above
1.4 million pounds.
They must
not even say he buy the car and be the issue. The issue be say the extra day where they get training. They say Ronaldo and Agnelli go where then they sell motor. Thank you. Others can't they vex. Now they talk say for inside dressing room, and I don't blame them if you want come out, because if you dey atmosphere where we say people no really. They feel some kind of bad vibes.
They're not fit accommodate your success.
Exactly. Like they don't feel comfortable with you. It's only logical. Say you pack your ngwangwa and waka.
And moving on, hoping say Juventus will qualify for next year Champions League. And from that fixture, we'll see. Then they inform in a way their last 4 matches. Then now only one they don't lose against AC Milan. Then they play Bologna. We be say they never win any match in their last 4 or in their last 5. AC Milan then get plenty of work to do against Atalanta, like Bucci talk. That one a difficult one for them to go pick 3 points. And the Inter Milan against Udinese, that one they're already champions. Napoli, they informed too. They never win, they never lose in their last 5 matches. That they play Verona. Hopefully they will get 3 points there. That match, Napoli, them go day house for that one. So them go qualify for Champions League. From there, we enter the German Bundesliga, and the news where they come out from the Bundesliga after matches. Now say yes, Bayern Munich draw 2-2 against Freiburg. But the biggest news from there, now say Lewandowski don't equal the long-standing record, the Bundesliga record for inside who score goal pass for one league season. Yes, that one happened for 1971-1972 season. The man who set that record, now Gerd Müller, and he scored 40 goals. Sexy Joe, Lewandowski don't do 40 goals in one season.
Ask Papito now.
No, I get question about ask Papito.
In fact, Lewandowski, ever since we say he don't join Bayern Munich.
I don't like this thing what they do. You go shout, you go come. I don't like him. You do too inconsistent.
I
don't like him. No.
Now your voice.
Make she maintain the energy. You go shout. No, talk out. No,
you bring out the tiger in me.
No, say
so it. If you want to bring out the tiger,
if you don't talk out, I'm not going to talk here. Shout. They shout.
Every time I bring out the angel and beauty in you, leave this monster alone.
40 goals, Lewandowski.
Fantastic one for Lewandowski, and of course, as Stephen said the last time, them rob him onto that Ballon d'Or. Even though they talk say because of the pandemic, they no do, but everybody knows that because Kylian Mbappe he get as in season B that period, now make them no give him. But at the same, I'm so happy for him because he don't they grow for age, and of course, in game they improve every time. I remember there was a time where he entered Guinness Book of Records for I think quickest goals. He scored like 4 or 5 for inside that game. And of course now guy will be say I still feel one of the underrated strikers for inside world as far as football they concerned. Messi and Ronaldo don't really take over everything, and that's why they see players like Lewandowski, they see players like Zlatan, they see players where we say they also do the good works. But I thank God say finally now we don't begin to they acknowledge some of these guys for waiting they don't achieve, and of course they reward them for them. So fantastic one. Of course if he stay, because I hear now say in one waka PSG they toast Real Madrid won't come, that kind of thing. If you feel continue, I see I'm even bettering this one next season and even setting your own personal records.
And as Papito, if you're saying if you break this record, one match still remains for inside the German Bundesliga. He don't score 40 goals. Now, he don't equal the record of Gerd Müller. She ain't go if he break the record. Why you did laugh? Now, easy question. I know hard.
Well, I think personally he's going to break the record. He's doing well. I gave him 5 o'clock for training. Comes 4:30. So they always do the things very well on time. And his woman. So let me land now. And this woman waited behind them.
You don't talk sexy Jew.
But if Lamina, I know, tell me sorry.
And the woman waited behind them. They gave him the. So all the support.
No wonder you keep quiet. There's nothing you can say.
So he gets all the support.
Thank you very much.
Definitely, in wife, true. In wife, they really support him. Yes. In wife now also all this nutrition, all these people.
Can you see what I'm talking about now?
No follow our ball, I beg. Thank you. Sit down. Bayern Munich right now, they'll be champions. They see the top, but the top 4 to qualify for Champions League. Dortmund don't enter that position. 61 points. Them and Wolfsburg, they share the same points, but on goal difference, they use that one take past Wolfsburg. And for Leipzig themselves, almost. In fact, they don't qualify for Champions League, like them or not. So Dortmund just need to cement that one with their last match for inside Bundesliga. But from there, Buchimoko entered the French League and you want to say PSG claim and then close the gap between them and Lille. After Lille, no fit score goal against Saint-Etienne, but the ball still they Lille court. They just need to win their last match.
They go away at hand just right there to go play and to win. It vexed me say they no win against Saint-Etienne. And they watch that match and they see what did they happen. They don't even play well. Saint-Etienne come defensive and they defend them well. I'm shocked because I did say maybe audio team for France go collide. Say maybe at least mainly winner. I know say these small teams, maybe bad belly teams, but no matter of time, their future are still there for their hand for them to use that win. But also don't forget say they go conquer this. Under they call on this he go enter their body.
Lackluster.
For that last match against Angers.
He go enter their body because they know to get the plenty experience to use that. Imagine say PSG can they score, can they win their next match
against Brest,
and they never win against fine Brest against like they never win. So all the while I did there, but anyhow I want mainly win that league. Like I want me them sack that Pochettino. I'm fraud in me. Like I want mainly win that league.
And Sexy Joe, you want to say for PSG their last match against Brest. They tried to want make sure.
Now, if you ask me this Brest question,
wait, I go calm down. Now that one will see you. For Brest, they won't try and make sure they no go down relegation because then they almost the point. So we say they're not inside relegation water right now, but they're just about 1 point now. They separate them between them and Nantes, and they need to win their last match. So that one's go tough for PSG going into that last game.
Well, it depends if
It
depends if Brest.
See, she can't speak well for Brest.
It depends if Brest they really want stay afloat start for the last game for the season. But then PSG, if now you come this close, 79 to 80, you go play with all your heart and mind as far as the last game they concern, because now the last game of the season. At least after this game, everybody go relax small before any other thing will happen. So definitely PSG don't come this close. And remember, they don't fall Jabo for inside the Champions League, and now 1 point separate them from Lille, so they go come out fighting. And of course, Brest, I don't know if you say Brest go pose any problem for them, because even the Brest have no they consistent. Today they shop and tomorrow they manage draw win that kind of thing. But then PSG they don't come this far, and for Mauricio Pochettino, innocent don't mess up for the Champions League. This is an opportunity. This is an opening, because what will be the guarantee? Say Lille go win against Angers.
Angers they fight for anything, and they
now they tell you
then they 12th position.
Even at that, even if they no fight for anything, some teams go just pause and stand for your Gary for the sake of make a play well for the last game of the season.
PSG go beat Brest.
So Lille just needs to play better than they did for their last match if they won Colombia this
thing.
But they need to win. Yeah. But for PSG, this is an opportunity. Only 1 point, so anything can freaking happen on the last day. This is not the last game of the season. So chance there for Lille, and PSG self get chance now. Equal chance, 2 of them get to win.
For Brest, then they 16th position on top of the league table. Moving on to Ojoro referee, and we'll see what happened over the weekend between Inter Milan and Juventus. Yes, the referee Gianpaolo Calvaresi. Yes, he no use VAR well for that one. We then quack the leg of the man from Colombia. Quadrado, and that one I don't know whether this thing a penalty, but what in I think
I watch and tire. The wahala there be say Perisic no touch the ball at all. Now be the wahala there. Then they can just go knock the player, make the net player fall. And this one very important because this now the last penalty. We go make them 3-2.
Yeah,
because Juventus they 1 man down. If they get what they tell you say agenda day to make Juventus go Champions League. This is how they play for year. I know they play here. If you look and where I look and say, on a good day, it's not even it's 70-30. If you look and where, because not just small team, but don't the player to enter inside, enter to give penalty to enter, and the referee was so adamant. He don't even call him.
Yeah, now the problem is that why not go check VR?
They don't tell him say give you this penalty, and they tell you. See,
you know,
if they don't qualify for this Champions League, while I did that final day, AC Milan go look like 8-0. Chop they watch.
You know, for the first time.
Again. This thing not be like say he touch.
For the players can be very dramatic, and for the first time, Buchi talk wetin make sense. For 6 1 don dey come.
Last week I talk sense. This week I talk sense. Who think go talk sense?
First day you talk wetin make sense. For the first day in your life today. You see, players can be very, very dramatic, and of course, we see from waiting happen. But the truth is, the Italian Serie A, Juventus, now more or less the biggest team waiting for Italy. Forget say get as their season be, and definitely they go want see Juve for inside Champions League, because I don't see any reason why you no go check VAR. If you feel say say get some kind calls where you go make yourself go feel say no, this call no dey right. Ma go check VAR. VAR dey there for them to check, but he decides say they must play that penalty, which means there is a hidden agenda to make sure say Juve qualify, but then nothing spoil.
I support that agenda. That's a good agenda.
Good agenda. And from there, Moku Shapale entered the one-on-one, the last segment.
Ronaldo must qualify.
EUROBALL hands.
Hello, Mr. Man. I'm the one doing one-on-one today.
With who?
Let me see. Any mini money more. Father has a donkey. Father died. Donkey died.
I'm doing Jovita. I'm tired of her.
Jovita. Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Okay, for one-on-one today.
I just play.
Big man like me, don't shout. It's the money that we speak. Are you there? The money we speak for us.
And the news, well done here from inside that matter, we concern Netherlands football. And I say they go allow women to play with the senior men's team from inside next season. As the Dutch football join, but they don't come out to come announce this one. Then say this one, they just want make it for the make the team the toilet, make it make sense. But remember, mixed football don't they in place for Netherlands since 1986 with girls and boys able to play against themselves up till the age of 12. But right now, they won't even carry and go the next level.
Very stupid.
Senior team.
Very
men and women.
Is it very stupid?
How?
Look me. I'm a lover of women. No, everybody know.
Now why your girlfriend come meet me?
Everybody know I treat women fine.
Yeah.
But women supposed to stay with their family.
My brother.
Wait, now that's simple truth.
Okay.
And they try to not insult the women. Naturally, we don't say women. We are stronger than women physically.
What is good for Uganda is good for Kenya.
We don't see why
if women decide to play for inside the men's team, I don't see anything wrong with it. They experimented with one girl now.
This experiment not go work.
Why not go
work? It's like
work?
mixing black with white. Black will swallow the white.
What do you mean by mixing black with white?
That's truth now.
If what do you mean mixing black with white? Do you know that national teams now they play men's team?
We know the fight here. How would man play woman and he go mix it for you?
Why man not go play woman?
Why
man not go play woman?
Why?
For inside the friendly, they not play woman.
For relationship.
Make I tell you,
football.
it is to make the women stronger. To make us physically strong when we play with the men.
Bring a man and together. I quote the Bible for you. If you look inside the book of John chapter 3 verse 2.
No, wait now.
First Timothy 2 verse 11.
When
you bring a man and a woman, they join together and they become what? One. In a what? Family.
Thank you. Family join them together, they become one. Join them in the male team, they become one. Because when they play, they want to go. I can tell you something. It is good. They experimented with one small girl. She's 19. But because of the pandemic, they know they grow up. Even the play for the team. We're not taking that.
Why did they get
so that you feel
there is nothing wrong. It is to help the women more stronger. It is not stupid. It is good. I played for a men's team. I played with a men's team. Even God said was very good. Against it. Are they doing something wrong?
For what?
Are they doing something wrong?